Okay, sorry about that, guys. I accidentally hit the wrong button. So let's try that again. So here's our problem. Okay, it's number 1 on our sheet. Okay, so remember what you want to do is you want to get letters by themselves. Okay, the easiest one to do right now is I don't really want to deal with that negative sign right there, so I'm going to just use this X. So remember, to get rid of this, okay, I'm just going to add, right? That's the opposite of subtracting, so this cancels out. Whatever I do over here, I have to do over here. Okay, so now I'm left with X is equal to 1 plus 5y. Okay, so there's my equation. And I can stick that, okay, up here. So what I'm going to do is wherever I see an X, I'm going to put 1 plus 5y. So I have my negative sign here. Okay, and I'm going to put my 1 plus 5y. Okay, I'm going to add my 9y. And all of this is equal to negative 5. So all of this right here is going to be equal to negative 5. Now with this negative, okay, I take this negative, remember that distributive property, I'm going to take the negative, I'm going to go to here, because this is like saying negative 1. Okay, I just don't need to put the negative, I don't need to put the 1 there. So this is like saying negative 1 times 1, which is negative 1, and then negative 1 plus times positive 5y is going to be negative 5y. Okay, it's a negative times a positive is always going to be a negative, right? And then plus 9y. Now all of this is equal to that negative 5y. So now I can start putting stuff together. So I have a negative 1 here, and I have 2 y's. Something that ends, but they both have a y in it, so they go together. So a negative 5 and a positive 9 is going to be a positive 4y. Okay? Which is all going to be equal to negative 5. So again, y wants to be by himself. He's just a big loner. So to get rid of it, we're going to add this 1. That cancels out. And then I got to add the 1 over here, which makes this negative 4. And then I can just bring down that 4y. Like so. Now, what is the opposite of multiplication? Division. Cancels out. So now y is equal to negative 1, because a negative divided by a positive is always going to be a negative. So y is equal to negative 1. So now if I come up here, wherever I see a y, I'm going to put a negative 1. So if I have a negative x, and I have a 9 times a negative 1, and all of that is equal to negative 5, let's see what we get. I have a negative x, and that is equal to, well, what's 9 times a negative 1? Whoops, sorry about that. That's going to be a negative 9, which is equal to a negative 5. And x wants to be by himself because he's a big loner, just like the y. So if this is negative, now I'm going to make it positive. Cancels out. Okay. So now I have negative x, which is equal to, well, what's positive 9 and negative 5? Well, it's going to be a positive 4. But wait, that negative doesn't want to be there either. That's like saying negative 1. Okay, so to get rid of it, I'm going to put, this is like saying this. We just don't usually need to put the 1 there. So let's just pretend that it's there, and we're going to go like this. This is going to cancel out. And now what's a positive 4 divided by a negative 1? It is a negative 4. So our answers are y is equal to negative 1 and x will be equal to negative 4. Okay? So I know this looks like it's hard. It's actually not. You got to take your time. You're going to have to think this through. This is not a rush job. Okay, there are 10 problems here. You have 9 left to do. Some of them are going to be easier than others. So again, take your time. Okay, if you have any questions, you can always let me know. Okay? Good job, guys. Good luck. Bye.